Following segment is sponsored by the Oasis at Death Valley and Xanterra. Death Valley National Park is one of the country's true national treasures. Travel guru Laura Begley-Bloom is here today to share the best ways to enjoy this park and the summer. Thanks so much for joining us, Laura. So where did we start?
Thanks for having me. Let's start with the Oasis at Death Valley. This is truly an oasis in one of the most stunning destinations on the planet, and you can't think of a better place to have a bucket list vacation. This luxury escape was originally built in 1927 and recently underwent a major $250 million restoration. There are two properties at the Oasis. The first is the Inn at Death Valley. It features 66 elegantly updated rooms, 22 one-bedroom casitas, a renovated fine dining restaurant, and cocktail lounge. Also, don't miss the Wellness Sanctuary at Death Valley and the Xanadu Gardens. My favorite feature is the stunning spring-fed pool that is naturally 87 degrees. And I also love the verandas with sweeping views of Death Valley and the Panamint Mountains. This summer, the Inn will be open all season, which would be a change for long-time repeat guests. The other property is the family-friendly The Ranch at Death Valley. It features 196 guest rooms and 81 bedroom cottages, perfect for families and golfers. The Furnace Creek Golf Course at Death Valley is next to the ranch. At 214 feet below sea level, it is the world's lowest elevation golf course. Palm trees and majestic mountain views frame the 18-hole par 70 course. The ranch's cottages are right off the golf course. So convenient. And the new Wild Rose Tavern is nearby. It's the perfect spot for golfers looking to cool off. To discover more, visit oasisatdeathvalley.com. Now, I love going to Death Valley in the summer. It's hot, but there are fewer crowds, which means a more private and affordable experience. And there are so many unique things to check out when you're here, like stargazing. The park has almost no light pollution, so the stars are incredibly bright. You also can't miss the Badwater Basin, the lowest point in North America. It's a beautiful salt flat covering over 200 square miles. This winter, the basin filled with water, creating Lake Manly. The water was so deep that visitors could kayak in the lake. For the film buffs out there, many iconic Star Wars scenes were shot in Death Valley. R2-D2 and C-3PO walked on the Mesquite Flat sand dunes, and the hiking in Death Valley is also out of this world. Now, Death Valley is one of the world's hottest places, so you must be prepared. Here are some of the top tips. Drink plenty of water, at least 1 gallon per day. Avoid hiking in the heat, especially in the low elevations. Head to the mountains, which are cooler in summer. Always drive on paved roads. If your car breaks down, stay with it until your help arrives. And check out the National Park Service, which lists other things to consider at nps.gov. And of course, go to the Oasis at Death Valley, which is my go-to spot to relax during peak heat times after exploring the park in the morning and early evening. I love the old-time ice cream parlor, the Last Kind Words Saloon, and the Oasis shop. For more info, visit oasisatdeathvalley.com. Thanks for having me.